Hi guys, welcome to the ISO Builder. Well, first off, if you see this installation, Eric Dubois is invalid. I'm currently coming from I'm using the GitLab repo, right? And it takes about, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 seconds and until he finds, oh, look, there's a new database, a new signature, and everything works fine. So just be a little bit patient. I think it was around 10 seconds, and then he figured out that Eric Dubois was indeed somebody of ArcoLinux, right? So the signature is a little bit slow if you are on GitLab. Now, the topic of the video is ArcoLinux System Config Kit. There's a user on Discord, and we ask from time to time, could you type in probe, right? Probe will give you the information of your computer system. We ask sometimes very technical things, and if you're new to Linux and hardware in general, then that's difficult. So with this link, you have all the information you need. I have an NVIDIA system, GeForce RTX 2060, and so on and so on. There is so much information you can find about your system, and this is the way to help you. Now, we got this idea, this probe idea, I don't know, at some point in time. So if you started out with ArcoLinux, like before the idea of probe, it's not gonna be present. So it's just an alias for us. So if you're doing a clean install today, everything is available. But if you start with a very old ISO, or you're on Garura, or you're on EndeavourOS, or you are on Arizer, or you're on LCI, or you're on Carly, or just on Arch, right? You want to have sometimes maybe this particular alias, and that's a little funny thing, and you need this particular application, HW Probe. Now, to be able to have that, if you don't, so the user in question will get this response, go and install ArcoLinux Prober. So to not mess up, oh, that's not okay. Did I update already? No, I did not. Yes. So install the new system meaning the system config kit and the ArcoLinux D system config kit, and then you'll have this, and now I can type it. So ArcoLinux Probe is one thing, and the other thing we're gonna call Prober. So if you don't have probe, it doesn't work for you, you do this, ArcoLinux Prober, which is basically go and install HW Probe, and what you now have as extra is Prober, right? Basically, it's the same thing. It's gonna go for a scan and provide you with a link, because we need to know what you're on, what you're using, AMD, NVIDIA, Intel. There's so many things out there, thousands of computers and laptops. And yes, Arch is not that easy in regards of all these different laptops, but they do have a great wiki, right? People tend to forget it, and I need to repeat it. Let's kill all of that. Ctrl-Alt-G is just one tab, or no tab at all actually. ArcoLinux, right? Wiki, and start and type in more. There is so much information available also about hardware for Mac and for laptops. It's a great way of getting to know your hardware, but yeah, Acer, Apple, and so on. But go and use the prober, because it starts with your knowledge. What did I buy? And that's the thing I always say in other videos. Don't buy rubbish. Why would you buy a laptop or a desktop that's not supported for Linux? That's the first thing I'll do, is find out if hardware is gonna work before I buy it, not afterwards. Look at that. He knows. This is not correct. It says the DM guy, psst, you're wrong. Okay, right? It gives us information. It gives us parts. Give me a computer and find out. Gigabyte, others use Asus and Lenovo. Already it gives a little bit of idea of the market. Okay, so have a look before you buy. And well, the guys that support Linux, they should get the money. But okay, who am I? But here you go. So Prober is an interesting thing. If you don't have Probe, then there's ArcoLinux Prober, and later on we have the Prober command, which is exactly the same thing as Probe. All right, cheers.